This is Logitech's wireless entry gaming mouse that is asymmetrical in design, compact in size, and lightweight. Yes, this baby right here, this hamster weighs 99 grams, making it very suitable for first-person shooter games and all genre of games because you can do a lot of thumb pushes and flick shots if you're the type of person that goes sideways. Now looking at the bottom of the mouse here, you can see the on and off switch in blue and red indicators, but there is 4 micro glide feeds right here. I wish they went with thicker, chunkier, bigger glide feeds, so especially if you're doing a lot of side glides, that would be nicer and much more smoother instead of scraping towards the plastic. But still okay if you're doing standard gaming, no worries right there. Here is the magic sauce right here. This is using Logitech's Hero sensor, capable to read up to 12,000 dpi, 2,000 dpi more than their closest rival. Making you feel extra spicy. But jokes aside, you can toggle between 5 DPI settings using the DPI button right here if you preset them in the software. I set mine in increments of 200, 200, 400, 600, 800 and 1000. Now aside from that, this baby right here uses a single AA battery right here. Here is like a high capacity alkaline battery by Duracell. You can use Energizer, you can use rechargeable. And in endurance low performance mode, it can last up to 250 hours or 9 months. In high performance mode, we tested it. So far, 2 weeks plus, been good to us. And if you're a bit worried, you can always go with rechargeable batteries. They're safe for the environment anyway, and they run Tesla cars. So Logitech provides the USB dongle for the mouse right here, and I believe it's based on a 2.4 GHz based on their Lightspeed technology that claims to have a response rate of 1 millisecond, which falls true. I managed to get 2 championships in Apex Legends. I managed to win a lot of Overwatch games. I win a lot of League of Legends games. I went to PUBG in the end. I didn't get any chicken dinner, so I went to KFC and McDonald's to have my chicken dinner. But jokes aside, it's fast. It feels near to one-to-one. I can't describe it, but there's little to no noticeable latency if you're going to this wireless setup right here. Now wireless stuff are getting good and closer to cables. Now compared to their competitors, which is priced a little bit more expensive, they have Bluetooth built in. I wish this one had it. If they had Bluetooth built in with maintaining the price, it's going to be very competitive because there are a lot of users who are using it for MacBook. In my case, editing 4K video on the go. You have maybe your university notebook, tablets like iPad, now phones like Samsung, you hook it up with USB-C, it's a desktop environment. So that's a little bit more flexibility than carrying a USB dongle right here. Now on to ergonomics. My hands is measuring 18 cm long and 10 cm wide, whereas the mouse right here is 11.7 cm long, 6.2 cm wide, and 3.8 cm tall. So my hands is kind of big compared to the mouse. However, if I want to use this mouse, I likely to use for fingertip as well as claw. But there's a little bit of skin touching the surface right here, but it's still suitable. I'm using this mainly for productivity, editing on the go with my MacBook, and it's really comfortable to have an wireless option right here. Now, if your hand size is somewhat smaller, like really small in size, like 15 cm and below, it's really suitable for you for palm, fingertip and claw because there is ample support at the middle region area because the height is 3.8 cm right here, near to 4 cm. So they fill up the void right here, and if you can see compared to my hand, you don't need to curve inwards that bad. It's like quite spread out, so it's really comfortable if you have small hand sizes, which I believe will be priced and aimed towards young gamers and parents who's going to buy for holiday gifts. So looking at the top of the mouse right here, if you slide down the cover, basically you see the AA battery and a place to put your USB dongle. Slide it back up, it's quite easy. Here you have the DPI button. The scroll wheel is textured rubber, it's really nice textured, and the smooth scrolling is a step type. You can scroll fast, but it produces some noise even at low speed and also high speed. Aside from that, the 2 main clickers right here are full mechanical. There is no travel, it's direct actuation. It's a little bit more clicky and audible compared to some of their competitors that sounds a little bit muffled. So maybe a bit not library suitable, but clickable suitable. Now aside from that, the thumb buttons, I wish it was a little bit more front because for my hand size, It's easy to rock them, but my finger need to bend at slightly more angle. I think for smaller hands would do fine. So here's my verdict for the mouse right here. It may be tiny and wireless, but in the upcoming years, I'll be moving out from my parents and living on my own in Kuala Lumpur in an 800 square feet apartment, and I don't want to have wires and messiness. For this kind of mouse right here, despite its size, I will still give it a shot because I want to go with wireless keyboard and wireless mouse with low latency that actually works fine for gaming and more importantly for my 4K video production for my YouTube channel. Thanks to Radio Network for lending me this mouse for review, and if you're based in Malaysia looking for a venue to buy gaming peripherals as well as PC hardware at a reasonable price, do visit Radio Network. Links in the video description where you can find his online shop as well as Facebook. And if you're interested in other Logitech reviews, remember to comment below what other models we should review next. I can work with Radio Network Senpai or Sifu and we can arrange from there. He's a nice guy. I think he will help us more in the future. Remember, like and subscribe and share this video on social media. That will give us the boost that we need, and I will see you in the next gaming review. Yeah, TKO.